What's going on, YouTube? Just time coming at you here late on a Sunday night. I just finished the Royal Rumble. Surprised Randy Orton won. Not surprised really that Cena won the belt. But I know you guys didn't come to this video to hear me talk about wrestling when you saw the video title. Went to Twinsfest on Saturday with my brother. Me and him hung out at Target Field all day. A lot of fun, getting to meet a lot of the players. Even the ones we didn't meet, we actually saw quite a few of them anyway, just out in the hallway. There was a card show down in the basement that they called the service level, and as we were walking down the card show, they were being walked past to go to the elevator to get taken up to wherever they were going for sessions or interviews or whatever else was going on. But anyway, I went to, let's see here, 4 different stations. Got a good number of autographs. First station I went to, got a Tim Laudner, the starting catcher on the 87 team. I wanted to get his 82 rookie card that's got Kent Herbeck on it that I've already got signed by Kent. I wanted to get signed by Tim too, but I could not find that when I went to get cards for the trip. Also at that station, real nice one to get, 2050 signed on a 2015 Elite hype card, Byron Buxton. Kind of hard to see the blue ink on there. Described at number 25. Nice guy. It was really cool to meet him. Hopefully he pans out for us. Next station was the returning, first time with the team since 2002, I want to say. Returned to the team this offseason. He's a special assistant, as they call him, and he'll be helping out with the broadcast when Bert Blyleven takes his vacations. But one of the guys at the table, LaTroy Hawkins, failed starter, pretty decent reliever for us for a few years. The other main one I got at that table was like my 5th Tony Oliva autograph. He always came to Fargo on the Twins Winter Caravan, so I always saw him anyway. He actually wasn't with the Fargo group this year, and I asked him. I was surprised he wasn't there, and he goes, "Yeah, they were nice to me this year. They let me stay in the cities." Next table I got, there were 5 guys there. Got 3 on cards. Got a Dazzle Man, Dan Gladden. Got a few of his now. Nice little in-season pickup surprise last year, Robbie Grossman on his 16 Tops update. And the last one with that one, a real nice one here, Eddie Rosario. Now this is an interesting one. I was sitting there because the last session we were going to for the day was at the same station, and I was sitting there when this lady came out. And she sat down and started to talk to me for I don't know what reason, but she goes, "I think Eddie is on drugs." I'm like, what? She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I go to a bunch of minor league games, and I showed him a picture I took of him at one. I said, remember, I took this picture in Indy." And he just looked at me, "Huh?" And he goes, "Oh, in Indy, when you hit the home run." Oh, he smiled at me. I'm like, you do realize English is not his first language. That's probably why he was confused. Whatever, I guess. Last stop of the day, got Twins prospect, possible future closer, Jake Reed, not the former Vikings receiver, and Kenny Vargas. And there were guys I didn't have any cards of, and they didn't, team didn't bother to provide team-issued pictures, for them to sign for anybody that wanted at the tables. So I ended up having a few signatures just on my ticket. Got, if we can figure this out here, we got Cole DeVries there. The only card I've got of him in a Twins uniform is his 2014 Topps Gypsy Queen that was already signed. The autograph card. Pitching coach Gene Glenn. Got one of their bench coaches, Jeff Smith, there. And then down across the bottom, we got outfield prospect Zach Granite and Pat Light, who we got from the Red Sox last year, for Fernando Abad. So yeah, great time. Just a few miss outs. You know, the Miguel Sano line was huge about an hour before the session started. So did not get him. Did see him in the hallway while we were waiting for the other session that was on the other end of that hall. He walked by, handed one of the kids that was standing there his stocking cap, beanie, whatever you call it. Saw his awful dreadlock look that he's going for right now. Other one I didn't get that I would have liked to have gotten was Torrey Hunter. His line was huge too, since he came back this year. Again, didn't get my upgrade for the in-person Hooters napkin autograph I already have of him. And then there was one more at that last group that we went to. Was supposed to have one more guy. Former Twins prospect, catcher back in the late 80s. Still lives in Minnesota, so he usually does these things every year, but no-showed this one. Greg Olson. And Twins actually ended up going to Atlanta and spending the majority of his short major league career there. And I wanted to get his autograph. I wanted to get this with another Dan Gladden autograph I already have. Signed on this 8x10, as Greg Olson is the catcher doing the handstand there, or the headstand there. But he no-showed. They gave it like 10 minutes. You know, people that didn't want Greg Olson, they go ahead and get the other guys' autographs. And then after about 10 minutes, they're like, we don't know where he is. Nobody's seen him all day, so we're just going to go on without him. But as far as I know, nothing serious happened to him. A couple other pickups from the weekend, or from Saturday. I bought a grab bag that they had. They sell these grab bags every year for $20. Filled with stadium giveaways and stuff like that. The one I got had I don't remember if this was the 20-year or 25-year reunion weekend giveaway. Nice 91 commemorative beer stein. The post-game 7 celebration. And then the other big item was a Irvin Santana bobblehead. So that was pretty cool. And then the Twins Wives Club was selling these ball bags, and just had a mystery ball inside. And I ended up buying one at $25. Figured, what the hell. One I got ended up being Eduardo Escobar. I got the number 5 down there in the bottom. That's how I knew it was him, but there was a slip in the bottom of the bag that said who it was. And then, last thing here, they had a quote-unquote yard sale going on in the press box during the day. And when you were in line, you got to go through the press box, got to see the view of the field from the press box, which was really cool. But anyway, the yard sale had a bunch of, again, stadium giveaways, bobbleheads, figures, statues. They had game-used bats, other stuff like that, autographed baseballs. Autographed baseball was the one I picked up. This is actually serial numbered, 174 out of 250. It's autographed by Gene Larkin, and he inscribed it 91 World Series game-winning hit. He was the one who hit the single in the 10th inning of Game 7 that scored Dan Gladden to win the World Series. So that was a pretty cool piece. And I do have one last thing to show. I don't know how well this is going to fit on the camera, but as I said, Byron Buxton and Tim Launder were the first at the first session we went to, that was actually not my first choice. The first sessions were all at 9:15. They opened the doors at 9. And when we got in, like a giant crowd went to the elevator. And security's like, no, take the ramp. You can use the ramp too. And well, the ramp only went upstairs, and the ramp going downstairs is where I wanted to go. The first session of the day that I wanted to get to was Michael Kadire and Joe Mauer, but since I ended up upstairs, by the time we would have gotten downstairs, the line would have been too big to get in line for. So then we were at that yard sale and saw this. They had this for sale. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to fit. I think I'm going to stand back here, try to show this off. Alright, so they had this. Autograph Station number 5, 9:15 to 10:15 a.m. Hitting Heroes, Michael Kadire, Joe Mauer. And then they had it signed by both of them there on the bottom. You know, see, $30 was the cost to get both of their autographs at that table. So anyway, they had this for sale at the yard sale. Paid the $30 for it. So got the autograph. Still got the autographs. Same price. Didn't have to stand in line for an hour. And then, actually within 5 minutes of paying for it, as we were leaving the press box, Michael Kadire was coming in. And about a couple minutes later, we were walking through the halls and we passed Joe Mauer, so got to see both of those guys anyway. But yeah, that's it, guys. Real cool stuff. We made a trip to the 3-Star Sports Cards this morning before we left town. I believe the mojo is officially gone from my luck. And but I'm gonna save that. Got some cards at that card show I mentioned. I think I'll save all that for tomorrow. I'm expecting a couple packages hopefully to come in tomorrow. They were in West Fargo today, but with the mail lately, it's taken about 3 days to get from West Fargo to Fargo, which is about a 2-minute drive. So yeah, USPS for the loss. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably make a video again tomorrow. Later.